We are really happy with the result, with the qualification. We wanted to go to the quarterfinal, and we did a nice game.
There are football stars, and then there's Kylian Mbappé, a name that echoes beyond the pitch. At just 25, he's already built a legacy that rivals the greatest. But while fans cheer for his dazzling footwork, his life off the field is an entirely different spectacle. From million-dollar mansions to a lifestyle fit for royalty, Mbappé is redefining luxury in the football world. And with his next big move, things are only getting grander. Kylian Mbappé is more than just a child prodigy. He is indeed a global phenomenon. With numerous league titles, a World Cup title, and contracts that broke all records, meteoric would be putting it mildly. But it is not simply bank wealth. This wealth enables a lifestyle beyond the imagination of many. Kylian Mbappé was born in 1998 in Paris. Football was part of the life of young Mbappé from the very beginning. He admired Cristiano Ronaldo and spent long hours perfecting his craft. His unquestioned talent did not take Monaco long to sign him at only 16 years. The breakthrough was fast. He took Monaco with him toward the Ligue 1 title and broke all records to enter PSG. Lifted at the tender age of 19, he won the World Cup with France, winning the best young player in the tournament. 4 years later, he was the tournament's leading scorer during the 2022 World Cup and secured his position among the elites of football. Now there is a different chapter. The year 2024 saw a headline for Mbappé once again, this time, however, for completing a transfer from PSG. While speculation ran high about what lay ahead, there seemed to be a certain destination, Real Madrid. It is widely reported that he would be making his move to the Spanish giants to check in as one of the football game's highest-paid players of all time. But the funniest thing is that it is not all about football. New lifestyle. With a new place comes a different lifestyle. And if you thought Mbappé lived lavishly before, wait until you see what will come next. From high-end real estate to luxury watches and car depots, Mbappé's taste for living lavishly is without comparison. And that's just the beginning. Stay tuned for the drop-dead details of his super extravagant world. When you earn hundreds of millions, where do you live? Mbappé's first taste of luxury came in Paris, where he rented a breathtaking duplex apartment with a direct view of the Eiffel Tower. And the price tag? A staggering $40,000 per month. But that was not enough for him, and soon he moved to a mansion in Neuilly-sur-Seine, an area well known for housing plenty of celebrities and industrialists. Beautifully done with neutral interiors, fine wood finishings, and a private swimming pool, this property was the subject of rumors claiming a price of about $10 million. With his highly anticipated move to Real Madrid, Mbappé is currently searching for his dream home in Spain. The top selections are somewhere like La Moraleja, an area famous for its exclusivity and celebrity folk. What he effectively can buy can rewrite what luxury is in modern-day living. Beyond his real estate ventures, Mbappé enjoys the perks of being a top-tier athlete. At PSG, he had an entire team dedicated to his comfort. From a private driver to a personal assistant and a bodyguard, everything was handled. And the cost? Roughly $35,000 per month, just for these services. It's like being driven everywhere in grand style, fenced in by 24/7 security and omitting the daily chores. This is such a lifestyle which Mbappé has designed, and with the move to Real Madrid, it will be even more extravagant. For Mbappé, time is money, literally. His watch collection features some of the rarest and most expensive timepieces on the market. His collection includes Hublot, Big Bang, Unico, Titanium Rainbow, a jaw-dropping $695,000. Hublot, Big Bang Unico Red Sapphire, a sleek masterpiece at $88,000. Hublot Rainbow Watch, a colorful statement piece worth $94,000. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph, a $40,000 classic. Except for where the man lives, living in high-end watches means luxury. Mbappe's penchant for carrying on that kind of lifestyle means he is living it for all it's worth, if not highfalutin in all the criteria of one's life. Kylian Mbappe's life doesn't revolve around scoring goals. It is equally embedded in a different life of luxury. For instance, multi-million-dollar properties, expensive watch brands, and other things. But that's not all. Shake further into his multi-thousand-dollar cars, extravagant travel, and sumptuous vacations. This is a surprising thing. Mbappe doesn't have a driver's license. However, a garage with expensive cars is the dream of many. Where most footballers throng for collecting Lamborghinis and Bugattis, Mbappe's collection is a variation of high-end SUVs, electric vehicles, and high-performance beasts. Since it is a compact, fashionable SUV, he has included the Volkswagen Tiguan. His other possession, the Volkswagen Golf GTI, embraces its origins as a fast-paced sporting hatchback. He takes pride in owning the all-electric ID 4 Cross from Volkswagen, which embodies sustainability with all modern-day comforts. Then there is his luxury side. The Volkswagen Touareg is an SUV with an unmatched power presence and elegance. His collection also contains a Mercedes-Benz GLE, a refined luxury SUV, and a Mercedes-Benz V-Class, usually jaw-dropping to corporate elites, with an extraordinary executive appeal. Next comes the variety with an Audi A6 Avant, the luxury station wagon, and a Cadillac Escalade, the auto of choice for many, fortified with size and luxury. His pride and joy, however, is the $600,000 Ferrari SF90 Stradale. One of the fastest Ferraris built, it is said to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 2.5 seconds. Even though he has yet to put his foot on the pedal, its mere ownership places him among the world's most elite luxury car collectors. For a superstar like Mbappé, first-class flights just don't cut it. While PSG denied his request for a personal jet, that hasn't stopped him from flying in style. He frequently charters private jets, ensuring he travels with maximum comfort and exclusivity. What is one of his major choices? The Bombardier Challenger 350, an elegant, high-end private jet costing up to $7,000 an hour to rent, is one amount that he can depend on. However, Mbappé travels for his convenience, whether the trip would be for business, holidays, or international commitments for football. When the man is on a break from soccer, he does not just sit at home. He indulges in the luxury lifestyle. He spends much time on some of the extravagant yachts, cruising the best places while with family and friends. Kylian Mbappé is much more than just a footballing genius. He has gone beyond that to become a philanthropist. He had once donated the entire sum of winnings from the 2018 World Cup, which amounted to $500,000, to a charity for children with disabilities. He was also in relief efforts during COVID-19 and has since started his Inspired by KM Foundation. Off the pitch, he collects millions in endorsements with partners like Nike, Hublot, Dior, and Oakley. His huge social media royalties make him one of the most marketable athletes in France. Mbappé has also embarked upon business endeavors, exhibiting his talent for the realization of opportunities. In 2021, he published a comic book titled Je m'appelle Kylian, narrating his journey to becoming famous and motivating the new generation to follow their dreams. He even created Zebra Valley, one of the sports content production companies, which has already made a partnership with the NBA. This brutally portrays him as an athlete who is creating a futurity in sports media as an entrepreneur, not just an athlete. His financial journey has also been very intriguing. At Monaco, he was earning around $1.1 million annually, but his move to PSG changed everything for him. His initial contract had him at $28 million a year, which soared to $53 million a year after his 2022 renewal. Now, after a possible transfer to Real Madrid, he's expected to sign a deal bringing in somewhere between $16 and $21 million a year, and then another whopping $160 million for image rights. Currently, he possesses an estimated net worth of $180 million, and that figure is only going to grow with his ever-expanding brand and business ventures. Kylian Mbappe's rise to football superstardom has brought him immense wealth, allowing him to live a life of luxury. From multi-million-dollar homes and exotic cars to lavish vacations and an impressive watch collection, his lifestyle matches his elite status. With his expected move to Real Madrid, his fortune is set to soar even higher. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Mbappe's lifestyle, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.